What's going on, guys? It's your boy Arjen back again for another Outerplane video. And for today, I'm going to be sharing with you everything I know about Mona at Iota, her strength and her weaknesses, her playstyles, her best builds, yada yada. Just take note that these are just based on my opinions, based on my playtesting on her. So take it with a full grain of salt. So I've finally done playtesting Mona at Iota, and especially at base Monad Iota, not no dupes, because I only have one dupe, so I cannot really play test the full abilities to 6-star, but I can make a review already regarding her performance as a 3-star only without dupes. So let's get into it. So Monad Iota is the newest Demiurge character to be added into the game. She is a premium character, and premium character means that you cannot farm their shards. You can only increase their Transcendence level, the star level here, by summoning for duplicates. So yes, but she's not a limited premium character. She will be available every time here in the Demiurge summon here. You can choose her here. You can always change the rate up here to someone like this. She is not a limited one, so that is a good thing. So if you don't have her at 6-star just during her banner runs, you can still save up and try to get her on your future summons. Design wise, very nice, but kit wise, broken. But you need her dupes. That is the my complete summary on her. She's really good. She's bonkers. She's broken, probably broken at 6-star because of what she can bring to the table. But at 3-star base, it's very limited. Why? Because let's talk about her skill set. So let's start with the skill tree, usually the bread and butter of all of the characters in Outerplane. So Codra, this one requires 5 unique resources, which is Black Sun. So before attacking, decreases all enemies' defense bar for 3 turns, then attacks all enemies. Inflicts stun per 1 turn on non-light targets, and inflicts Golden Curse per 1 turn on light targets. If the target is a boss, ignores defense by 100%. So right after using this skill, does not trigger an enemy's counter-attack, revenge, or agile response. So this one is pretty similar to the skill tree of Demiurge Stella, in a sense that they require 5 unique resources to use. And this one has really nasty debuffs. You can stun non-light enemies. You can inflict Golden Curse to light characters. This Golden Curse is specifically targeting for PvP, especially Demiurge Luna, because Demi Luna has been way dominant in today's meta. She's pretty much the golden meta since before the arrival of Monad Iota. But if you have Monad Iota at fully 6-star, she will wreck definitely Demi Luna because of this Golden Curse. Because this one restricts the target's actions and increases their damage taken by 30%. So remove when the caster dies. So only the debuff with the longest duration among frozen, petrified, stun, and Golden Curse can be inflicted at the same time. When the effect duration ends or is removed, inflicts reduced attack on the target per 1 turn. So restricts, I believe this one is something like prevent you from gaining priority boost, where Demi Luna has that one when she gets hit. So this one is directly counter to Demi Luna, but not only that one, against something like Monad Aba also, because this one has a protection for enemies counter-attack, revenge, or agile response. So you cannot. So Monad Aba will not be able to do the cleansing of her skill 2 because that one is an agile response, and this one prevents that one for the opponent to be using that one. The problem with this one is that you need her 6-star to fully use this skill at the start of the battle. So if you don't have her at 6-star, you're going to get a hard time pulling this one off in PvP. But in PvP, doesn't matter. You can waste some turns before you're able to get lots of the unique resources to use this skill. But having this one lock at 6-star Transcendence is really whale bait territory. So there is that also. So if you're F2P and you're not really planning to aim for top tier PvP, then you don't really need to aim for 6-star right away. I think the best one that you can aim for is the one dupe. Because at 4-star, this one is already broken. 4-star makes her a broken support already, especially in PvP, because this one will give her a plus 15 speed imprint to your whole team. So plus 15. The maximum before her arrival was plus 10 speed, which is tied to the healers. Transcendence also. But having this one already here makes her pretty bonkers, because this one already breaks the standard plus 10 speed imprint, and this one will stack with other speed imprints. So Monad Iota plus Demi Delta 5-star is already golden, because 5-star Demi Delta will give you plus 10 speed imprint, and they work perfectly well because they are both dark characters, dark element. And if you take a look at the 5-star here, plus 10 ally speed. So plus 10, plus 15, plus 25 ally speed. So that's already plus 25 speed imprint to your team. So if and then you try to put Demi Blada in your team, then you're going to be, no one can outspeed you unless the opponent is also using the same kind of team that has the same speed imprint. The only way that the opponent will outspeed you is through speed RNG. Speed RNG happens when at the start of the battle, whether you or your opponent gets a speed boost or a speed decrease, an increase in speed or decrease in speed. That is the speed RNG. Because of they implement that one to determine who will take the turn first, especially if both characters have the same amount of speed. So that's how speed RNG works. And even as if you've seen my play testing on Monad Iota, which is will be published alongside this video, it's really hard to pull off, or she's really clunky to use a 3-star, because you cannot use the skill tree right away, the annoying one that has a lot of crowd control, but you can still use her as a priority booster, because she boosts your team's priority by 20%. Very nice. And not only that, she also buffs your team by critical damage. And if you're having a dark team on your alongside her, they will also get the penetration buff. Penetration is very awesome, especially for DPS characters like Demi Blada. And having the penetration buff gives Demi Blada more firepower. The problem is at 3-star and you have something like a 6-star Demi Blada, then Demi Blada will definitely outspeed Monad Iota. So you will not be able to fully benefit from Monad Iota. So since she's an really good opener, you want her to start the turn first. That is why speed tuning matters also. But in the case of my play testing, even if my Demi Blada is not fully maximum speed here, I only have 285 here, she still gets the turn first because of the buff. Increases speed at the caster at the battle start. You really need this buff on Monad Iota so that Monad Iota will be able to really take the turn first before Demi Blada. That is the case. So you really want her 6-star Transcendence for that one. So if you're F2P and you're wondering whether Monad Iota is good at 3-star, I can say that she's good but not really broken. Very clunky to use. because you're not able to use the skill tree right from the get-go. Also, even if at 6 star I try to calculate whether you can transition from skill 2 to skill 3, but I think it's really hard to pull it off. I don't know if someone already pulled it off that you can use the extra turn here. But this one is a little bit expensive at the start of the turn. 160 AP. You need 160 AP to fully activate this one, so that you're going to be transitioning from skill 2 to skill 3. And yeah, it's really hard to pull it off. Even Demi Blada's skill, I think this one is way cheaper. Only 100 here, and it's really hard to pull it off also. But on the start of the battle. But yeah, it's not really, I think it's not really meant to use the burst skill level 3 at the start of the turn, then go to skill 3. So for 6-star Transcendence Iota, the most probable case would be skill 3 and then skill 2. But if you're not, if you don't have her at a what do you call this, fully Transcendence, then skill 2 will always be your starting skill. And also this is a really good opener, because this is a buffing opener, and also deals some pretty decent damage. Yeah, pretty decent damage. And then the priority boost. That priority boost is very nice to have, because you can pair her with something like Ryu. Ryu also boosts the priority boost of your team once she uses her skill tree here. And also another 20% for your main DPS, which makes them really bonger. So those are the team synergies, character synergies that can work well with Monad Iota. Ryu, Demi Blada, and then Demi Delta. So those 4 alone already is a very strong PvP team, because Demi Delta plus Monad Iota, you have them a lot of dupes, already gives you a massive they already give you a massive speed imprint, so that you're going to be able to always start the turn with Ryu, then push your team's priority. The Demi Blada will strip your opponent's buffs, and then with the follow-up attack or something like that. It's already a pretty bonkers team, and Demi Delta is there to prevent your team from dying, especially if you make her really fast. I don't think your team will die because of the auto revive from Demi Delta, and I think that one is pretty bonkers. Yeah, pretty bonkers. So that is how you the gear would be, of course, speed gear, maximum speed 18. Try to aim for that one, the speed one. You can aim for a DPS build, but she's really better as a and also it's very easy to gear her as a opener. Just need to get all of the 18 speed subs, that although that one is still pretty hard to get. But you don't really need to aim for something like this. You don't really need to aim for the perfect substats like this one, because this one is really perfect substats for DPS characters: speed, attack, critical damage, critical chance. This one is really hard to pull it off. So yeah, that is how to gear Monad Iota. Speed always. I believe the skill tree can be blocked by immunity. I haven't tested that one because I cannot use this one as a 3-star, because as I've said, it's really hard to pull off using her skill tree at the start of the battle, especially the battle always ends with turn 1 or turn 2 in today's meta. So yes, 3-star Monad Iota is just okay, but if you have her at fully Transcendence, makes her really bonkers. And I think that is a weakness, one of her weaknesses. At 3-star, her kit are pretty much messed up. you cannot really take advantage of her full potential at 3-star, unlike in any other demiurge character out there, like for example Demi Aste. Demi Aste 3-star is already bonkers. Demi Stella 3-star, it's already pretty darn good. And something like Monad Ava, also really good already at 3-star. But for Monad Iota, you can still use her as a really good opener, but she will get outsped by a lot of characters. Like Demi Blada with maximum speed, Ryu, and then Dahlia, normal Dahlia, with maximum speed can outsped Monad Iota, since she will not be able to get the speed buff at the start of the turn. But 6-star, no one will be able to outsped her because of that buff. Only speed RNG will matter, will make her a bit slower to other characters. But yeah, she's the fastest character in the game at fully Transcendence 6-star. Without 6-star, she's just an okay. She's just an okay character. If you're aiming for dupes, 4-star is a really good start, because this one will give your team speed imprint already. So that is already a good one. But as I've said, she can still get outsped by the likes of Dahlia, Ryu, and Demi Blada. And also, especially if the opponent also has the same Monad Iota also in their team, it's going to be really, really tough. So yes. And that is only talking about PvP. For PvE, I don't have any problems with her. With that one, she's already really good with the buffs that she can give with her S2. And then once you're able to use the skill tree, you can already use this one, especially if you're building with a mono dark, because in mono dark you can gain resources. So by using the skill 2, you get already 2 here, you get 2 Black Sun, and with the help of her exclusive equipment, so after a dark ally ends their action, gains Black Sun 1. So you have 3 dark allies, so that is already plus 3. So when the time for her to take the turn, she will be able to unleash the skill 3. So this one can be available on turn 2, depending on your allies speed build. Well, I think I've pretty much said everything I can share with Monad Iota. 3-star, okay. Okay-ish, just okay-ish. 4-star, already pretty darn good. 5-star, same with 4-star. Really doesn't help her that much. Only a slight upgrade. But 6-star really makes the difference. 6-star makes her really, really bonkers. So what do you guys think? Is Monad Iota broken? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I think that's it for me for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.